If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
I've just noticed over here that Texas is actually a white scan, or another account of his, as he has multiple accounts. I don't know why Texas is here down in South Mexico instead of defending himself against the Desert Fox who's playing New Mexico. Doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it makes some sense. He's running away to save his kill-death ratio, and I thought that he would actually go for Mexico City, Veracruz to take out the economy, but he doesn't. So weird, man. And so he's getting hammered by artillery, and he still doesn't have his bonus. Soon he's also gonna be in the mountains, gonna get bonus too, but this is a pretty weird situation, man. On top of it, he has a lot of rocket artillery, because he's Allies Doctrine. So instead of 17 hours, it takes only 12 hours and a half to research rocket artillery. However, 12 hours and a half into day 2, he already had rocket artillery, and they take 4 hours and 15 minutes to produce, so he used gold as well. I don't get it, man. Why players are using gold in this game? It's a private game, let's just have fun, man. So we've got South Mexico, who is regrouping, and of course North Mexico has broken through, and this single armored car is going to take out everything, because all of this here is empty, as he sent all units that he had to the front. So that's pretty bad. It is the end for South Mexico. He's gonna put his units in bunkers so that he can survive as long as possible, deal as much damage as he can. But his economy now, that's over. His provinces will be taken over, and there's nothing he can do about that. Talking about provinces taking over, apparently, I don't know why, but Queensland felt guilty of having gold 13 light tanks and sent his units at sea, and then decided against it and decided to fight, but by doing so he lost a lot of time and lost, or that's at least his explanation. It's hard against hard here between New South Wales and Northwest Australia. The stack here of New South Wales is taking out province after province. Northwest Australia has both the advantage that his core provinces are untouched. He can continue producing units. He has an economy that is bigger. So in the long run, he should be able to deal with New South Wales. But New South Wales also has a lot of units, has artillery. So it's gonna be a tough nut to crack. Now that he's active, he's gonna fight back. He's taking back his provinces, but he's being chased by Northwest Australia. Northwest Australia here has 8 armored cars to take over the territory. That ain't looking good, man. Also, Indochina and South China are fighting against Sichuan and nationalist China. And for some reason, I don't know why, but a city from nationalist China is now Korean. It might have rebelled, I don't know. I didn't have the time yet to check the newspaper. I'm pretty busy. I can already force march now. Let's take over these provinces. Yes, I can. Perfect. Move. Go. Also this one. Can I force march already in there? Yes, I can. Perfect. Let's take that capital then. I need a morale increase because I want to build a barracks here in Surat. It's at 47% morale, so if I take 2 capitals, it's gonna be 67%. I want to build here a barracks so that I can start producing militia units. I'm probably gonna make extra infantry as well, but first I want to upgrade them. Also here I should be good to force march, I guess. There we go. Let's send all these units, reset the march. Perfect. And we got these 2 here as well. There we go. Perfect. Off to Kathmandu we are, but I'm gonna save it for last.
The next day.
We are day 4. Day 4 means the mightiest army list, so let's start with that. So Borneo has the mightiest army with 7% together with Korea. Burma is 5th place, which is a bit of surprise, because well, I actually have more units than Burma and my infantry are upgraded to level 3. But I guess it's because I am Comintern Doctrine. Then 4th is New Zealand with 5%, Sumatra 4%, and I am coming 6th with 4% as well, followed by Indochina, South China, but those are playing together with Burma. And then we've got North Manchukuo 10th place and South Manchukuo 15th place, who have 3%. So the coalition in the north of 3 players, they have 10%, and the coalition in the south have 11% of the mightiest armies. So if we just check that, the Southern Coalition has a small upper hand. What is also cool is that nobody went AI, so that is great. South Mexico lost his fight. He's sending his remaining units at sea. Weirdly enough, we still have Texas over here with his units trying to do anything to survive. He should just have fought New Mexico fair and square instead of hiding in allied territory everywhere. It worked on the nerves of the Desert Fox, who's New Mexico, so he used a bit of gold to take down an airbase of his ally so that I could take out the units of Texas. I mean, Texas has a cowardly gameplay, man. He's white scan, he's always in the Discord server. It's actually the first time that I see him in a game, and so far I have the impression that he's a lot of blah blah and not a lot of boom boom. He likes talking a lot, but if it comes to action, it's also hard against hard in Australia. Northwest Australia has had a lot of losses, but then so has Northwest Territories. I don't know what's up with this. What's this? That's artillery from New South Wales? Oh, locked in combat? No, it's not locked in combat. What is happening over here? Oh, it's New Zealand. New Zealand has landed with some units to help out, I guess. So what now? It's 3 versus 1? That's starting to become ridiculous, but okay. New South Wales is constructing buildings back. So here industry, ordnance foundry, industry. Here nothing yet, but it's food. So he has his cores back, but he's still under attack. We've got Queensland, who has 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 13 allied tanks, who is taking territory. I mean, he should just split those up and move everywhere, be super active. He could take over all of Australia. There's nothing that Northwestern Australia could do against that, but he just stays stacked. I have no clue why. Northwest Australia has 37 units. New South Wales has 25 units. And now that New Zealand has arrived, I don't know, Indochina and South China are in war with South Manchukuo and Korea. So Burma is sending his units back. I'm not so happy with South China because tonight I stayed up late and I had a conversation with yourself, who is South China, and I was not that happy. He said I can't attack Tomsk, Siberia, because he's their ally. And of course, I can't attack Burma neither because he's their ally as well. Basically, he told me off. He said either you just sit there, build up, or you go island hopping. He says islands are the most important on this map, and I'm like, no dude, you take Asia, you win the game. It's that simple. You can see here a screenshot of our conversation. You can just put it on pause if you want to read it all. Then we got Indochina, who is worried about me, but that's his mistake, right? They should just have included me in their team, and then they shouldn't have to worry about me. Instead of telling me off, telling me what I can't do, telling me how I should play. I've also been contacted by South Manchukuo, who is leading a bit the team up north there, North and South Manchukuo and Korea. He would love me to attack Burma, of course, but if I attack Burma, I'm gonna put open my flank in Tomsk, Siberia, which I don't want to. Also, Tomsk, Siberia is getting solicited by the 2 teams. The northern team thinks I'm in league with the south and they want Tomsk, Siberia to attack me. We've got the southern team, who allegedly is thinking that I am in league with the northern team and they want Tomsk, Siberia to attack me as well. But the southern team doesn't want me to attack Tomsk, Siberia because he's allegedly their ally. And then Tomsk, Siberia contacted me and he's kind of in the same position as me. He wants to stay out of conflict with the 2 power blocks. As both of us, we don't want to end up in collateral damage. And if we would fight each other, we would actually both lose because whomever wins of the 2 of us will be severely weakened and get taken over by the team who wins over here. So what do I do? That's the question. I was thinking about attacking Meklik, but then I would stray off too far from my core provinces and I could get attacked in the back. So I don't know, maybe if Tomsk, Siberia is attacking Meklik, I could attack Tomsk, Siberia. And if Burma is occupied attacking the other coalition, he won't intervene. I don't know, a lot of hard questions, I guess, but we'll see. Tomsk Siberia is only ranked 11th with 3%. However, he's Axis, man, and I'm ranked 7th with 4%. So I do more damage output than an Axis army. However, there is a reason for that. I think I've received a lot of resources from Sashketewan. He gave me $88,000, 8,000 rare resources, 1,000 oil, 2,500 goods, 6,500 steel, and 24,000 wood. So that's amazing. He sent that to me yesterday, so I used this to invest a lot in my economy. Got a recruitment center level 3 building in my oil province. In my steel, level 2 industry, upgrading my tank pen to level 2. In my rare province, I'm now building level 4 industry, and in my goods, level 3 industry. And then I'm also building industry over here, level 3 industry in construction. And then here, I'm doing the same because I'm gonna need a lot of steel. So let's also build a level 2 over here. There we go. Perfect. Then I should also build over here, even if it's oil, because I'm gonna need oil to make railroad guns. Let's now also see if I can sell some food. What is the price for rare resources? 6. Oh, how much money? 16,000. Accept. So now I want to sell food for 16,000. There we go. 1,700. Then I get 15k and a half. It's a great way to balance out economy. And I have reached my military goal now. I have 15 level 3 infantry. I used the upgrade trick, so I only paid a level 2. Got 10 anti-air, 10 anti-tank, 10 armored cars, 10 artillery, and 10 rocket artillery. That's amazing, man. That's so cool. So now I'm researching the superior levels. I am researching armored car level 2, light tanks, so that I can go for medium tanks. In the ordnance tab, I already have artillery. That is level 2 now. I don't have a lot of goods, but as soon as I have the goods, I'm also gonna research anti-tank and anti-air. And also in the secret tab, I need to research level 2 rocket artillery. Got a flying bomb researched. So as soon as it's day 6, I'm gonna be able to research rocket fighter and a railroad gun. Together with medium tanks, I think my build order will be complete. I don't think I'm gonna go for SP units. They're very good for Comintern, especially the Katusha over here, but they're also expensive. So I feel like medium tanks. And actually, speaking about medium tanks, I'm not even sure about the medium tank strategy because I don't think I can go for medium tanks and railroad guns though. But a stack of 10 medium tanks would be very nice, just as a shock troop, you know. 10 medium tanks, some railroad guns protected by militia that I already have researched. What I need most though is manpower. I need to expand, man, but where? I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. And I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.